I stood there. Ms. Demetra told me that he was, the individual was yelling racial slurs on the train, and this was going on. And everything happened pretty quick after that. So he turned around, and I remember him saying, next time, I don't know if he said, I'm going to see you next time. I know he said, next time, I'm going to kill you, or next time I see you, I'm going to kill you, something. But I remember the next time. And at that time, he turned around and walked away, and Ms. Demetra took her pepper spray, sprayed him in the back of the head.
And he turned around and threw a bottle at her and hit her in the eye, splattered all over the side of the train. And then, she kind of shook it off and sprayed him again, got him in the face. Mr. Christian stopped, and he was kneeling down, messing around in his backpack, and I was trying to find out what happened. So I came up behind him, and I asked him, I said, hey, were you involved in that incident on the train? And he stood up and looked at me, and he says, you get away from me or I'll stab you. I'll stab you. So I backed off.
I've already had called for police and for medical because her eye was bleeding pretty good.
I asked if anybody had been involved with the incident on the MAX train, or if anybody had been pepper sprayed or witnessed the events on the MAX.
Was there just no response? Tell me what happened.
Mr. Christian said something along the lines of no.
There's a place on the report where you can indicate if at that point in the investigation you think there's gang involvement, for instance, and you left that box blank on this report, correct?
Correct.
And then there's a box where it says bias, and you wrote none, parentheses, no bias. What is that box for? I understand what gang involvement is for, but what's the bias box for?
At the time, I was investigating an assault, but that easily could change when someone's taken into custody.
Sure, but I guess what I'm asking is, what is that box for? What is bias? Why is that in there?
Where you can label it as a bias crime.
From Ms. Hester, you heard about Mr. Christian referring to himself as a Nazi and saying derogatory things about Jews, Muslims, and blacks. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
But even if in not checking that box, there's a very strong likelihood that this report would be routed directly to someone that investigates bias crimes. Is that right?
Correct.
And in fact, it was.
Yes.
Did you encourage the police officer who arrived to contact and arrest Jeremy Christian?
The only thing I told him, because the officer, I told him several times, that's him. I witnessed him assault the young lady. I seen him hit him where they hit her face with the bottle. He said, I'm waiting for backup. I said, yeah, but you might want to tell him that he's not free to go.
Did Mr. Garcia ever encourage you to detain anyone?
I believe so. They were both pointing out Mr. Christian.
And did you reply to Mr. Garcia or anyone saying something like, I need to hear it from her, I need to hear from Ms. Hester?
I may have. I don't recall saying that. I'm sorry, would you please repeat the question now?
Yeah, I'm wondering if you ever said anything like, I can't detain this person because I need to hear it from her, or I need her to identify it.
I don't think so.
But while the officer was talking to her, Mr. Christian walked away.